Sure, I love talking about my husband and I. I just love our story. So, my husband and I met on a dating site, and neither one of us were looking for anything serious. He was very far away from me. Like, I want to say it was at least like 3.5, 4 hours, but maybe even more. He was in training, as you can see. These are pictures, from construction sites. He was in school for building construction technology. And honestly, I'm so proud of him because not only did he complete this program, but you got to understand, when I first met my husband, he was not sober. So it was pretty rough every weekend. Like, I'd go periods not hearing from him because he'd just be blacked out, you know what I mean? And he went from that to graduating, staying sober till for years now. I'm just so proud of him. But anyways, like I said, when we first started talking, we weren't looking for anything serious. I honestly kept ghosting on him. I personally didn't think I would ever settle down because, I know that there is a chance that my son may be with me for the rest of my life, and I'm okay with that. But finding somebody else that's okay with that, that is actually a good and safe person, is very hard. So I just kind of reserved myself to the fact that I would probably never settle down. My husband, he was just getting his life together, and he was about to advance into a program where he would be like trucking like up north. It was very like remote, and it would be very hard to hold a relationship through all that. So about probably like, I don't know, it might have been like 2 years, at least a year, but I think like 2 years into talking to my husband, I ended up detransitioning. My liver failed on testosterone. It's a long story. I'll tag my other page in case the story's on there because I recently did a whole explanation behind it and everything. But I ended up ghosting on my husband during this time. Obviously, we weren't married. We hadn't even met yet. Because I was like, there's no way he's going to be interested in me. He's gay. He likes men. And I look like a chick now. So But he actually reached out to me and he was like, "Did you ghost on me because you thought that I wouldn't be attracted to you or wouldn't want to pursue you, because you detransitioned?" And I was like, "Well, yeah." And he was like, "Well, you're wrong. I am still very interested in you." Both of us were honestly so sick of the long distance and the back and forth. And so one night, I started an argument and he was like, "Listen, I'm going to find a way to come see you tonight. And after that, I want no arguing." We still argued sometimes, but I got to see him. At like 2 a.m., he drove like hours and hours to see me. He ended up not being able to go into the trucking program because he developed a pretty severe allergy. But I'll never forget how happy he was when the doctor told him he couldn't go. I didn't last long presenting as a woman again, but we've been together ever since.